Hello and welcome to your Isthmian League highlights in partnership with iSports Analysis, bringing you 3 games from the midweek action, including a huge top-of-the-table clash. Hornchurch hosted Folkestone Invicta in what looked to be the biggest game so far in the Isthmian Premier Division. Folkestone entered the day top of the league and as the division's only unbeaten team, though wobbled at the weekend in a 1-1 draw at struggling Wingate and Finchley. Hornchurch had one of the teams snipping at Folkestone's heels and were very much the team in form, having scored 10 goals in their previous 3 league matches, all of which were wins. The much anticipated game would not lack for excitement on this wet and windy midweek night. The sides traded teasing balls into the box in the early stages, but the keepers remained untested until Hornchurch's Joe Wright needed a strong punch to keep out Samuel Hassler's powerful free kick. Wright remained the busier of the 2 keepers, palming away an Ira Jackson strike from a tight angle as Folkestone upped the ante, the away side then nearly scoring directly from a corner were it not for Wright's reaction save. Folkestone seemed to have found their breakthrough when Jackson's silky footwork created space for a shot that was tapped in on the rebound by Gerson dos Santos, but the linesman's flag had been immediately raised to signal offside. The letdown appeared to swing some momentum back in Hornchurch's favour, but the home side were unable to register significant shots on goal as crosses frequently failed to clear the first defender. Hornchurch threatened early in the second half as Folkestone keeper Tim Roberts was made to tip a cross awkwardly over his own bar. Hornchurch continued to knock on the door, although the next big chance would belong to Folkestone, springing forward on the counter-attack following a corner, holding the ball up on the right flank before sending a cross that was turned over the bar at the near post by Dos Santos. It would be the home side who would take the lead, however, just after the hour mark, as Chris Dixon ran onto a George Saunders through ball, finding Lewis Spence in acres of space to fire home into the bottom corner. Folkestone registered a couple of tame shots in reply before the home side nearly doubled their lead, Roberts fumbling Dixon's weak effort on goal.
Take him on. Right.
They became vulnerable to the counter-attack as they searched for the equaliser. Dixon shot across the face of goal, having just too much pace for Ronnie Wynn arriving at the back post. At the other end, Hornchurch's defending was exemplary, with the red shirt first to meet every corner into the box. Folkestone's late attacks proved futile as they dropped their first league defeat of the season. The result causes a major shake-up at the top of the Isthmian Premier, with Hornchurch launched at the top of the table, Folkestone dropping down to 4th and only 2 points separating the top 4. Bognor Regis enjoyed their best result of the season so far at the weekend, thoroughly dominating Haringey Borough on their way to a 2-0 win. They hosted a Leatherhead side languishing near the bottom end of the table, with only 1 win from their opening 8 league matches. The home side picked up from where they left off at the weekend, dominating the opening exchanges. Doug Tuck should have given them the lead when the ball came to him in ocean of space in the middle of the box, only for him to drag his shot wide. He wouldn't have to wait long to celebrate though, as Dan Smith headed home at the back post on 11 minutes to put the home side in front. The second would come less than 10 minutes later, as Jimmy Mewett picked up the ball at the halfway line and raced forward, leaving defenders in his wake before playing in Smith, who drew the save from Saki Oala with Mewett on hand to tap in the rebound.
Second goal, Rocks scored on 19.
2-0 up and looking fairly comfortable, Bognor Regis was soon given a reminder of the dangers of complacency, as Joe Cook was caught napping in possession, Charlie Hester Cook nicking the ball away and playing in Tommy Wood, who took it first time to bring Leatherhead back into the match. Leatherhead was soon on the back foot again, however, as Bognor Regis regained control. With half-time approaching, Smith improvised following a botched free kick routine, letting fly from outside the box and finding the bottom corner for his second goal of the night. The home side began strong in the second half, but could have been pegged back again as Travis Gregory fired wide from a good shooting position. Leatherhead enjoyed a decent spell, a pass into the box being played just behind Gregory, before the winger took too long to pick out an option, with plenty of red shirts in the box asking for the ball. Their best chance would come as Ibrahim Olutade created space on the edge of the box, drawing a good save from Bognor Regis keeper James Holden. Holden's work wasn't done yet, as he had to be off his line quickly to deny Gregory following a good through ball from Simon Mensah.
How late do you want to come?
Their window to snatch another goal and make it a nervy finish for their hosts appeared to have closed as Bognor Regis went back on the attack, with Tuck and then Harvey White both having shots at the near post. Leatherhead couldn't keep Bognor Regis out forever, with Smith completing his hat-trick with a close-range header, having just missed a ball in the 6-yard box moments earlier. The fourth goal took the sting out of what may have remained of a Leatherhead comeback attempt, and with 10 minutes to go, the home side would finish the game with a flowing move, Bradley Lethbridge's pass finding Smith at the back post to score his fourth goal of the night. Two back-to-back confident wins from strong performances have propelled Bognor Regis into mid-table, while Leatherhead remain in the relegation zone, still with only one win, 2 points adrift of safety.
It's not.
So Hornchurch are your new league leaders in the Isthmian Premier Division. Please don't forget to check out the links in the description below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.